This is my 1971 Datsun 510. I saw this car back in 2013. I put notes on the windshield, knocked on the door. I didn't know it at the time, but the car was at an abandoned house under a carport, so no one was getting my notes. During COVID, I had some free time, so I did a property search and found the owner's sister and worked a deal, and I think I have a previous YouTube video that kind of covers the story more. So I was able to get it home with some court paperwork. I got it running, changed all the fluids, replaced some timing stuff, distributor points, all that. And it ran. I drove it up and down the block, and I was like, no sir. So I work at Ford, and I was able to procure a 2.0 Ecoboost. And so I started that process of swapping the car. There's no kit, so I learned to weld. I learned to do a lot of things. I've been a Ford parts guy for a long time, so I knew some things that fit. So the engine is out of a 2019 Lincoln MKC. The transmission is from a 2004 Ranger. Now this engine was a front-wheel drive, and I flipped it and was able to make it rear-wheel drive with a Duratec 5-speed transmission from a Ranger. I am using a Focus ST ECU I got from eBay from a company called A&T. The guy is pretty awesome. JEM makes a lot of good stuff too. I might go that route with my next build. But anyway, so if you know Ecoboost, and a few of you watching might, this is not an ST motor, and that is a twin scroll turbo, which has a 4-rotor high pressure fuel pump. So I actually swapped this out and put a 3-rotor, put 3 rotor cams in it, and the ST style high pressure fuel pump housing. It fit. Not too many people have done that, and not sure why some people would want to. I did because it was just a necessity. The way parts I already had and the direction I wanted to go. So the twin scroll turbo does not have a wastegate like the ST turbo does. So I've actually got not sure you can see it down there, but I've got a $30 eBay blow-off valve plumbed in to the factory vacuum lines and turbo solenoids. Everything works. I do have an engine light, and it is, I believe, for the purge solenoid, which is somewhat absent at the moment. It's my overflow tank right here. So let's look at the inside of the car. So this is the factory dash. A gentleman out of Australia made this bezel so I could have a Apple CarPlay style radio. This was an automatic car. I added a Willwood pedal. Obviously the Ranger transmission. The gauge face is factory, but there are eBay, I cannot remember the name, but there are eBay gauges behind there, and they are pretty, they're cool, but honestly, I think later I'll go with like an autometer style with actual needles, because when they light up, so we got tachometer and we got speedometer. The speedometer is a GPS unit, so I don't need any kind of gear or cable going through the transmission. It just knows by the weight of the world how fast I am going. And that is the fuel gauge. I still have the OEM Datsun fuel tank, and I've got a hat made on it with a pump and a pressure regulator and all that going to the factory fuel system. It is still DI. I still have the high pressure fuel pump, which I showed you earlier with the DI injectors. It runs. Everything works. Didn't start because the Datsun ignition system, a lot of the stuff on here is kind of a ground based instead of positive based. It's still a 12 volt system, but I was having a hard time getting the key to work and to actually start the car. It wasn't wanting, anyway, long story, I got a toggle switch now, but I am able to start it with the Datsun key. And this is idle. Probably my next two things is going to be a Subaru STI rear end upgrade for locker to go from an R60 to a 180. And right now I've got bay exhaust. I need to fix that. Shout out to Larry Chin. So I hope you enjoy. Hope you can just show you a walk around. Also, this is factory paint. I did buff it. It needs like a really good professional paint correction, but I'll try to drop a couple pictures of what it looked like before, and I'll drop a couple pictures of the engine swap process. Not to bore you a whole lot, but just kind of show you what it went through. But yeah, tag office gave me a 510 plate when I got it put in my name, so that was kind of neat. My fuel pump is right here. Gas tank is right here. I was able to get some fabric to match my front seats. Most of the interior is factory. These seats are eBay specials, but the rear is factory. I made the shelf also. The fabric is from eBay, shipped from Istanbul, I think. Heck, I don't know.
Get to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks. I'ma take you to the clinic if you want.